back with Metroid Prime.
Yeah. So we recorded the first part of getting the artifacts.
Part 18.
And then it recorded and then went nowhere. The data just
didn't
wrote
save
to nothing.
Yeah. It's not that huge of a deal.
So
the episode was just, we got like 4 artifacts or something.
And then I just got it.
Yeah, so yeah, we just went ahead,
got
all of them.
The game is middling at best.
So where am I going now?
Elite Research. I put you pretty close to it. Go through the door I came in, the crane door. It's a big...
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I go through that green one at the upper right of this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you swing the crane, come back in through there, and then go left.
It's too much for me?
Yeah.
It's too much?
So I think we missed... I don't know where
missed an energy tank somewhere.
One of the energy tanks we won't get, but it doesn't fucking matter.
I just have no idea where
that was the one thing we got so close to doing all of them that I was like, I'd like to have gotten all of them, but whatever. So I think... So, 2 things I guess we didn't talk about, or that are missed.
I hate the fucking grapple.
Yeah, that are missed by that recording being gone, I'm pretty sure, is that the frigate doors with the X's on them only open if you go near them.
Go in the right way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, and is not how Metroid works.
Is this only one way? Okay.
No.
Oh, this is like the best puzzle in the game.
It's nifty.
You're letting me do it again?
I know, it's nifty.
Oh, it's so nice of you.
What's it fucking called? So the frigate doors open by like proximity, not shooting, which is just silly.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? Oh, you can't space jump if you're falling.
So it makes the water sections just really annoying.
It just makes everything.
Yeah.
So, that's just stupid. I can't think of a Metroidvania
it just
doesn't
sticks
let you
out
do your
the
double
most.
jump.
It just sticks out the most in the water.
And to be fair, before anyone says anything, it's because that's how it works in Metroid. Because Metroid has 2 jumps. Metroid can jump. She can't crawl.
She can.
But she has 2 jumps. One, which is the neutral jump, which is just jumping while a standing posture, and the other one is the spin.
Oh, dude, there are Metroids in this room.
Yes. So this game is also working that, despite the fact that you don't spin, so there's no visual difference.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, just go to the bottom of that other room.
My bad. Now I have to go see the Metroids again.
Oh, you saw them. Oh, try and see... you're not going to be able to do it.
I don't want to fucking...
So, the ice beam doesn't damage Metroids.
It's really weird.
So that's one thing.
But, like,
except
it has
that
an
it
AoE.
does.
The ice beam has an AoE, so if
because,
you shoot...
yeah, you shoot a Metroid, freeze it, and then you shoot the frozen Metroid, and if there's a Metroid close to it, it will take damage from the AoE and not freeze. Whereas before, we were like, okay, these are non-organic. So freezing them is different from hurting them. That's fine. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Alright, I'm in the research.
Elite Research?
Yeah. I think so.
It should just be at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, just a guy. Yeah, this guy. I think he's Bendesium.
You think he's Bendesium?
Pretty confident.
Well, I have no more of these, so I hope. Oh, man.
It's a boss fight. I'm assuming based on how he's taking damage. Is he just a bullet
sponge?
Thing? He's new.
Phazon Elite. No, I think I fought one of these before.
Well, you just scanned it.
But I don't scan things.
But the only other thing is the fucking the other elites that have the turret on their back.
Yeah.
He looks like he's just those, but slightly different version.
Yeah, he can't carry the plasma artillery cannon.
But no, he can't.
That's what it says.
Yeah. Maybe this will give you Phazon Beam?
The thing that it says I have? I don't know.
But I mean, maybe this will activate.
Maybe I have to have more Phazon enemies fall on top of me.
Yeah, as we know, you get powers...
by things falling on
How
you.
misogynistic. The only way Samus gets powers is things fall on top of her.
Because that boss, they said it was a she. Yeah. So it's okay.
But it was a larger woman
who
exerted her force over Samus. It's fucked up. Oh, he fucking did the thing. That's fun.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get it.
Just stand there. End him. You got him.
How many missiles did that use? Almost 70, maybe?
Maybe. So this one's neat, because that should be the warrior one.
Cool.
Doesn't make sense why it was inside that.
You know.
And clearly we could have gotten this a long time ago. but the guide was like, ooh, wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of those artifacts that we really could have gotten. And
The one
like,
that was just in the middle of the lava lake.
So now
in
just,
an invisible
I guess, ahead
thing.
to the crater.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna make some really short 10-minute episodes, so then we can reach our 22 episode quota.
Yeah.
That we really would have if that other episode didn't just
save at the landing site, and then we'll go into the second to final page.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish Metroid Prime and
then
then immediately start Echoes.
The only other thing was I've beaten Platinum Hollow Knight, and I still think it's middling.
Yeah.
People should play. Same as what you were telling me while I was getting the rest of the artifacts about people's like reviews and general opinions on this game and how they're fucking mouth-breathing scum. And they're like, dude, why would you want fast travel in this game? That's just be lazy. You should just have good world design instead.
Obviously.
And this game doesn't have that.
It really
so
doesn't.
Just watch it. Does he die?
Oh yeah, like charging it with the energy. Fucking fuck.
I didn't see him splatter.
I didn't, but
I wonder what that was before.
it happened a couple times where they just like overload or something.
Maybe you just had them like right at the threshold, and
Yeah.
it does a lot of damage or something.
Maybe.
No?
I'll never know.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, Metroid. Please. That's not even the right room.
That's where you got the grapple beam. You gotta swing across.
I have to go around. Yeah.
Don't miss.
Okay, it didn't make me fall. It didn't make me fall.
God.
Oh, the Metroids are probably the best part of Metroid. Believe it or not.
They're really hilarious, like most things in this game.
I'm glad that's really easy to fucking...
Yeah, I think the best... Great.
I
think the best thing I can say about Hollow Knight in terms of...
You said it's not Metroid Prime?
Well, one, that I finished it, so I'm glad I never have to play it again.
Until Silk Song comes out, right?
Well, until I see enough people say you just don't get it, then I'm like, well, gotta make a video on this, I guess, so I gotta replay the entire fucking game.
Watch me play it?
Yeah. No, just a video. Just a fucking dissection of every part of it and be like, no, this is why it's bad. That entering Green Path and jumping down it back to the first room when you don't have the ability.
Do I have to go through the frigate again?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
Do I have to...
I can't fight your battles for you this time.
Wait, sorry. Do I have to go through the frigate for the first time this session?
No.
Again?
No. Maybe?
Maybe?
I don't know. This area has... this game has bad area design to the point where you've played this game for, what, fucking 12, 15 hours, and I still have no idea where you are without even looking at the map.
I kind of know where I am.
It's a toss-up. So this is the Great Tree Hall, because this is where I walked past.
I have to go through there, but I guess if I go through the Chozo Ruins, I can get to it without going through the frigate, so that's what
Chozo Ruins is also
that's what
better,
I choose to do.
Easier to memorize part of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I think it was after anyway. Found out how to... I'm gonna have you take the L on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Because the indestructible flower that I scanned and read the scan and then it said
you
exactly
watched
what to
me
do.
shoot that thing so many times.
Because you're not supposed to shoot it!
Why do these ones... Why can you
They're
shoot
different.
these ones?
So scan it. We already knew they were different.
It's a blood flower.
Why the fuck is it the same?
It's a blood flower. Oh my god.
Okay, shoot it with the power beam. Well, that you hit the.
I hit the thing.
You hit the thing. Because the plasma does kill them. Yeah. So it's the plasma, and without the plasma, it's the fucking you shoot the spore they shoot out.
Yeah.
And that kills them. And it says it in the scan. And I'm not gonna blame you too hard. It's just if anyone is gonna yell at you for that. It does say
they
it.
can go fuck themselves.
But
I'll put my address
that's never been another time where scanning has been. Like, that's
useful.
never...
Yeah.
So much of the time, it's just bullshit flavor text.
The only useful thing for scanning is that you literally have to do it to unlock gimmicks and boss fights sometimes.
Also, the fact that you never needed to kill it.
Yeah.
You could just run past it. A little silly.
Oh my god, Save Station 3.
If that had been an early thing that was like, you need to pay attention to enemy scans...
Where do you think that goes?
Somewhere. I don't know. If that had been an early indicator of, like, you need to read... Like in Skyward Sword, where it's very clear that some enemies you need to fight certain ways. That would be one thing. That's not this game. This game is not scan enemies to find their weaknesses and then fight them with that knowledge. The game is shoot thing till it dies, and if the thing you're doing doesn't work, try something else.
I should just have to go through that, and I'll be really close, because that doesn't make sense. Geographically...
Is the missile one on the right? Can you just fill up on your missiles?
Yeah.
Is that this one?
I think... Let me check. It's further down.
Don't even bother. Just go. There's got to be a missile station.
I'm going to the
ending,
ship
right?
anyways, and the ship
restores
my shit. Yeah.
Which just makes it even weirder that like
there are 2 missile stations.
No.
Yeah. It's really weird. You played a Metroid game before. You know how common missile stations are.
I've played more than just Metroid.
You
before.
Played a couple.
Played a bunch of video games.
You played a couple.
So Metroid Prime, you should just be playing any other Metroidvania or Metroid game other than this to get like an idea of what the good ones are.
Play Other M.
Yeah.
Goddamn, just play Other M.
Play anything else. But fucking Hollow Knight, play a goddamn Castlevania game. Like, play any Metroidvania game, sure. But fucking Castlevania games specifically, they have the enemy journals. They have souls and stuff you collect from fighting each enemy. They have really good world design. They have tons of different abilities you can get. Like, Symphony of the Night and Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow are fucking great games.
Yeah.
Play those instead. I think Symphony might be one of the only games I've played that lives up to its, like, masterpiece.
You haven't finished it, though.
Status. Well, you can tell immediately, like, the things it did to that genre that created that genre.
Yeah.
It feels like a game that could have come out, from what I played, it feels like with like new art, or like if it was just released like this year, I would totally believe that. It does not feel a step out of time.
Yeah.
And then it has really good music. I will say, that clock tower sucks ass. That area sucks.
Clock Tower in general?
It's not a
my favorite series of games.
It's not a flawless game, but it is good. Unlike this.
You saw that, right?
No, I didn't. I was looking at it, but I didn't really see it.
I jumped at it,
no,
the reticle was there, it disappeared, and then I grappled, and it didn't even...
Yep.
It didn't
because they decided that there should be an animation priority to the grapple coming out.
Really,
rather
really
than
funny.
it doing it immediately. Because you know how fast light moves. It's very slow.
It's like peanut butter. Yeah. Pouring peanut butter.
Oh, fuck. I think that was it. General opinions on Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
those
just
doors
not very
or
great.
Proximity. It's not terrible.
We talked about
Again,
One Piece.
I do have to constantly say, it's not a terrible game. But it's not special. And the budget. I'll say the budget.
Yeah,
if the budget is really the
understandable.
reported like 58,000, that's a really impressive thing. Yeah. And I think people like it because it's very long, but it only has like 4 power-ups.
Yeah.
And there are like 3 that are just story or like keys that are just like pointless. They're the equivalent of like Dark Souls being a Metroidvania. Like if you consider Dark Souls 2 the ring or whatever you get that lets you see the dreams.
Yeah.
If you considered that a Metroidvania because of that.
Please let me just do
But
it.
really, I mean, Dark Souls games are... They've been said for a lot. I don't know if you've heard this before, that they're just 3D Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the older ones...
yeah, the good ones. Like Simon's Quest.
Terrible ones. Simon's Quest is one of the most interesting video games that exists. I unironically really like Simon's Quest. I don't like that you need to have a guide. With a guide... I think that game's totally fine and really interesting academically. Without a guide, it's a terrible game.
Shit.
It is complete dog shit. I don't know if this is true that they made it.
Because it's like the first Souls-like kind of game like that.
It very clearly inspired. As I was playing it, I was like, dude, this is a fucking Souls game.
It's really neat. I wish it was like good.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the last time we were positive
The last time it was cool, and it was really cool. It's still cool. You saved them all.
Yeah. What, do you think I really needed to save to fight Ridley? Probably. Do I have to scan
No,
all
I
of
just
these?
don't know if the way it was saying it made it sound like.
Oh, okay. It's just gonna.
It
it's
made
just
it
gonna
sound
work?
like there might not be another save station, which I was scared of.
Do you think it fucking matters? Should we have done the lore episode before this?
That's what I thought it was going to be like, but it's not like it's going to make us positive on the game, so it doesn't really
In fact,
matter.
fuck it. I'm not reading the lore.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're not going to reach 22, I really don't care. They ruined it. Because now it looks like a smile with two dumb fucking Babadook
Oh my god,
eyes.
it's Ridley.
He's animating. Don't look at his shadow.
This might be the most difficult thing I've ever had
Dude,
to do in a video game.
they really built up to this.
When you see him
how the
glide
last
like a
time.
little bit.
You see him at the beginning, then you see him like 4 hours in, and then he's here now as boss.
Yep. Oh, he broke it.
That
What a dick.
makes me want to throw up. That just triggered something in my brain that's like, I hate this game.
Spent the last 2 hours getting these artifacts. No, just fuck you. It's broken.
How much cutscene time does Samus come off looking like a fucking
Idiot.
loser by just staring at him destroy the thing?
I have to get so close to skin.
So
him.
read this. This is the only lore that matters.
Morphology, Meta Ridley, genetically enhanced Ridley metaform. Reborn and evolved through pyrotechnology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armor hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which is thinner plating.
For
The
reasons.
the pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a messing bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector.
I hate this game.
Meta Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. So I have to plasma beam
That
his
was
tummy.
the dumbest shit I've ever seen. What the fuck is a kinetic breath weapon?
That's the kinetic breath weapon?
No, kinetic. A laser beam.
Kinetic just means like...
It just means moving.
Yeah.
That's all it means. But just fucking say a beam projectile.
You know, this
like
seems...
all of Samus's weapons, why aren't they called kinetic arm systems?
Because they forgot that they could use that word. So, I can't wait for this fight to be super boring, and then for me to tell you what his fight in corruption is like.
It's really, I mean, if we're gonna play it, I think no point.
He comes out of buttholes in the wall.
Oh, that's Dead Space. So look up at the cool thing. So it's a smile with two dumb eyes.
Aww. Oh, hello, Ridley.
Oh, dude, you got a cool red back of hand. Dangerous melee combatant. I must swipe you.
He broke all those things, and they gave me healing items.
Yeah, I do like that he's destroying the stuff, but it's also like, man, for how much people care about the lore, this should be like. For
This
how
should
much
be
people,
tragic.
yeah, for how much people say they care about the lore, you should be weeping while doing this because you're like, they're destroying
This is like
the
the Library
Chozo.
of Alexandria.
Yeah. Like he is destroying, like he is really killing the
He
Chozo
really just
here.
like slaps you like one time.
He is really killing the Chozo here. Like
Yeah.
their lore is being forgotten forever.
Oh, I already forgot it, bud.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I can snipe him when he's like going down.
It's so weird that you can lock on, so I assume. Like, maybe when he's far away, fusion? Because it tracks? Or the plasma?
Oh,
Whatever
the wave beam?
Yeah. I don't know why else they would allow you to...
I don't know. I can try that.
He is honestly no threat.
No, yeah, I heard this boss
This is going to
was
be the
incredibly
shortest boss
easy.
in the fucking game. Like, he's actually taking a shit ton of damage.
He's already at half.
You must fight Meta Ridley, and it is a battle that shouldn't be taken lightly.
I have like almost full health. Like, seriously?
That would be regardless, but the fact that he is already at half health is the real shit.
Do his projectiles explode into health pickups? Oh, but it is playing the song. I hadn't realized that. I hadn't even like heard it while fighting him.
It just sounds like generic.
It's really
Metroid
Yeah.
theme boss music. Yeah, this sounds like a song I was going to point
It's
out.
just mixed very poorly.
Yeah. Well, it's got the specific like electric twangs to it that just sounds like all Metroid music.
Yeah. Next time he does that, I'm gonna fucking flamethrower him.
I was gonna say. Yeah, that gets its own page. the Metroid fight.
Seriously? It gets its own page? What, is there like a strategy guide?
And then it ends by saying fucking, there's a save station right after it. So there really was no point.
Is it literally just, I'm gonna fight Ridley, and then I'm gonna immediately go to Prime? So that's the vibe I'm getting. Is that
the W word?
The W word?
The W
Woman?
word? No, the word that sounds like the word that's funny in Hollow Knight, because it makes no sense.
Wallow.
No.
Ramby the Rhino.
Worm.
Oh.
The W-Y-R-M.
Oh man, there's a cutscene. Do I not actually get to kill him?
No, that's really cool.
I'm gonna do my QTE sequence now. Oh, I burned his wings.
You burned his metal wings.
They had webbing.
You burned his super pirate technology wings.
Is that doing anything?
It's not even contacting him. Oh, because now is his head the target? His head's the
but
target.
I can only hit the tummy, I think.
Yeah, but his head is...
His head is the
like
thing
it's
taking it up.
Scan him again. It's so great that whenever you do
anything.
whenever you do anything else, it gets rid of your fucking map. So changing any of the scans gets rid of your map.
So it has to wait for him to rate. Oh, can I not target the guy to free aim the chest?
That's what I'm saying.
Which
like,
doesn't make sense.
It must be something different.
How would you fight him on the GameCube that didn't have free aim, if that's the case?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it must have just changed his weak point now. Like, you just have to do something else. Because I bet if you hit him in the chest, it does nothing. Because it looks different now. Like, it looks like Iron Man's heart.
Oh, it looks like Ironheart?
Yeah, before it was just a...
Yeah. Oh, maybe I
that
did
was
him
a yellow.
in his mouth.
Yeah.
When
I would assume.
That didn't do anything.
It turned yellow. It, like, had an effect. He's gone. If I can't see you, you're gone. Oh, you do that to get him to expose his chest. Rather than being able to skillfully shoot him in the chest. On your own. Does that break your lock when he jumps out?
No, I'm just doing it.
Okay. Well, because his chest is, like, wide open there, so it'd be really stupid if you couldn't shoot him. He's really kicking your ass now,
He is. I like how that open mouth animation does not count.
You are hitting, like, his chest.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like maybe his chin.
Yeah. He's, like, moving up. And the stuff...
just go straight through me?
You were jumped, but I don't know.
Do I have iframes when I'm jumping?
Well, I think it might just be lower than it seems. Like, your feet don't count. Like, it might just be where your head is. Because, like, I feel like you're totally fucking enveloped in that flame. Wow, that really does no damage, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do it, like, 8 more times. Is this why people are like, this fight's great? Because it takes you 12 hours to take the last fourth of his health bar out?
He really gets serious by putting his chin in front of his weak point. Chances are you're going to have to finish him off with super missiles, continuing to hit his mouth and chest with the concussive blasts.
The flamethrower did not work.
It's got to just be a standard Metroid thing of like, this is a thing where like the missiles are just stronger than anything.
Yeah.
I would just, always be using the...
Yeah.
His feet turn into like big Mario fucking
He really
Bowser
have those
feet.
Kingdom Hearts feet.
This is like a fucking Hollow Knight boss fight.
Where he just jump.
Where he has like 3 moves. So a Hollow Knight boss fight is like they have 4 moves. Sometimes there are 2 of me. What else? Oh, mostly you'll be taking damage because they're a giant thing that just by moving around will land where you are and hit you with an active hitbox. and their actual attacks will never hit you.
I'm glad I could not possibly charge it fast enough to get a super missile.
Really cool. You've got to super missile into his mouth, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
To, like, get that, because it says to his face and chest. Because it must just, if you fucking hit super missile to mouth, immediately just get him out. They've got to be the strongest thing, right?
I feel like it takes too long to shoot it.
Well,
I
don't know when... Oh, like that. Like, when his mouth is open like that. You just have to be charged. Because this takes, like, 20 hits. And then you're going to have to switch beams, which
I'm just going to try to shoot a regular missile and see how much damage it does when his chest is open.
It should do damage.
That would be fun.
But to me, I would think the plasma is, like, equal to or stronger than missiles. Yeah, that's not...
Not great.
It's gotta just be super missiles. Because super Metroid. So you've got to do the one where he's just howling.
Yeah.
Just keep him charged until then.
Oh my god, I forgot there was a quick step. I forgot.
Yeah.
That is such a weird hitbox. You do the roar and I see it.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, too much. And then, of course...
He does it again. Yeah. I have not recovered yet. I like that it's a circular arena, so it's incredibly difficult to be in front of him.
Yeah. You know what else has the problem of taking forever to charge? And, then you get fucked? Hollow Knight.
That's really funny.
Charge attacks in the game just do not feel worth it.
Why does it sometimes have a giant hitbox?
Probably you have to jump no matter where you are. Oh, cool. It just didn't.
But he might do it after.
It just no-selled. Yes, okay. That does a shit zillion damage. That did fucking nothing.
That was not worth it in the slightest.
He had an animation that reacted that made me think it transitioned into a cutscene. But no. No, it just really did nothing. What a fight.
It's just better to do that.
Yeah.
It's just faster.
I can't fucking believe it.
This is really fun. This is what people talk about when they talk about Metroid Prime.
Yeah, how good it is. Man, this makes me really want to play Other M more than anything. Just be like, wow, it's better than Prime.
The rhythm fight in that game is pretty fun.
It's just straight up better. It's like the biggest complaint with fucking Other M is the fucking story and like cutscenes and dialogue. I wonder if it has a Japanese dub that just makes it better too.
I don't know. I don't know if you can toggle.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I don't know if Nintendo, because Nintendo
it's
you don't
so
really think
hard
of
to dodge that.
You don't really think of Nintendo and voice acting. It's not like Capcom where they have like English is the default really. So I don't know.
I should have just been doing that the whole... That's the animation he did when I hit him with the super missile. His dying animation?
Yeah, checking his fucking... Yeah, and then
it's red.
That's really stupid.
Why didn't it do that when he destroyed their entire civilization? Like, archives? Why did it take him so long to figure out that Ridley's a bad man?
That's a fucking Kingdom Hearts thing. Dude, it's the ghosts. They helped.
Oh my god, they did it.
Yeah, that's some fucking dumb...
So there's gonna be a save station?
That's some dumb bullshit, yeah.
I'm gonna teleport into the wormhole.
Poggers.
It's like a double entendre. It's a wormhole.
Impact crater.
Please be a really long level.
So I assume the lore is that a thing struck this planet that was carrying Phazon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. You figured it out.
Honestly, same as like some of how I feel about like Stray's dialogue and storytelling. Some of it. It feels like this game works better without
This place looks cool.
dialogue and lore.
Limited data on unknown material available.
It's immediately more interesting
That's
than Phazon.
pretty cool.
That it's this orange shit.
Yeah, because you like Hollow Knight. You like the infection.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking of.
They were really like, well, you have the Phazon suit, and you're in the Phazon thing, but it's going to be different because it would make it
I mean, it'd be
irrelevant.
cool if this is like pure Phazon.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never... I don't
and,
know what this shit is.
Because I would assume... Because I always thought the pirates were using Phazon to test. But maybe they were also fucking with the Phazon. Like,
Yeah.
that was not pure Phazon. Yeah, these are the ones that are color
Oh,
based.
shit, you're right. It's slightly white.
Which is a neat idea, but man, the colors are really muddy and hard to see.
And it's only in this version, in the PAL version. It's not in the original.
No, these are in this. They're here. The thing that's changed is that they're not in the Phazon mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They should have only been here. Which would be an interesting thing
Yeah.
for the final level of the game.
Man.
Oh, they're little Metroids.
Yeah, they
The
are.
platforms are upside down Metroids.
That's kind of a-
X-ray?
Oh, shit. Is that a white?
I fucking...
I think it's a white one.
He looked kind of frosty.
He look kind of... He keep it frosty, you know what I mean?
I think power bombs instantly killed him, though.
Yeah, but I don't have enough of those. I don't have enough of those
Alright,
to justify using a power bomb.
alright.
They're so rare. Did he split even though I was doing the right thing?
No, he split when you were like, I think it's the ice. And you hit him with something else, and then he split. Yeah, he had already split by the time you were trying to change your thing, because you would hit him. It's weird. It seems like if you just hit him once, they're like, okay, you did the wrong thing, split. This area looks really cool. Maybe it moves when you're on it?
Who knows?
Or maybe there's a really weirdly high... Oh, jump on
Can
the
I
teeth.
get on these? Yeah, they really do look like teeth, don't they?
Yeah, this area is very
Please
creepy and
stop.
cool. I like this area.
Yeah,
I wish this was what the game looked like.
yeah. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm shooting the wrong one now. Is that a green? I can't tell. Is that green?
Just move. God, this place looks like it got the Grillo real bad.
He got the Grillo.
It really does look like the infection in Hollow Knight, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game weirdly similar to Hollow Knight in terms of I wonder how intelligently designed the connection between the Phazon and the final boss
Oh my
is.
god, it's a fucking missile. Or is it a map data? Might be
It
map.
would have the map thing when you walked up to it. Yeah, it's just missile.
Is there anything to scan in here? Oh no, there's nothing to scan.
Even though this entire place should be a place to scan.
Maybe. What are you talking about? Is that ice? There's like an aquarium in it.
Very much. Huh.
Are you
Looks like
bored?
ice.
Are you bored with Metroid Prime?
Yeah, it's Metroid Prime, and then I was thinking about Hollow Knight, so
Metroid Dull.
my brain just fucking ended.
Have you heard about Monster Hunter Paradise?
No,
It's a thing that got leaked. People think it's Monster Hunter 6.
that'd be really weird.
Do they change color
Yes.
when they multiply?
Yeah.
Like both?
You just fucked yourself.
No, I didn't.
Why does it teleport you back?
Because they're like, maybe that would be fucking stupid. But they did look at Metroid Prime and
And
didn't
say
say
it's a
that
good
about
game?
everything
Yeah.
else. So... I want to be crucified.
This is Hollow Knight, Stray, and Metroid Prime, and Resident Evil. This is all games.
I guess that's it for this room.
I'm assuming there's no other missile tank, like there's nothing else. This is a cool idea for a
Yeah,
game.
it even looks kind of unique, like the Spider-Man
It looks
track.
like they should have
it's like
made it.
slanted. No, this sucks.
Yeah, they should have made it more like biological.
Yeah.
But I get that they had to make it look more like the spider ball tracks for like the visual
Yeah.
language, but still, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, consistently the coolest thing are the spider ball tracks, I'd
It's
say.
really weird that that's like the part that was like, oh,
They kind of nailed it.
every
Like,
time
they're
they do it is
stressful.
like, oh, that's cool.
Oh. I've never seen what the Metroid Prime looks like.
I don't know if that's what this is.
I hope it's not, because
I would assume the worm is...
It has phases, I know that.
I
Like,
would
it
assume,
changes
yeah.
appearance.
I would assume the worm is just the Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
And that's what they just
good
call
God. I think, because it kind of looks like, the Ing in
Did you
in Metroid
find a
Prime
save
2.
room?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the first thing in that room.
That's what I thought. I was just thrown off by the missile room.
Hello? She did a spin jump, did you see? This feels like a Dragon's
that a weird,
Dogma
like-
boss.
Cutscene?
Metroid Prime.
Why does it have a face?
Why does it have a face? Where is that part of it, or is that me?
That was the thing it opened. Like, it did open
Yeah.
a shell and showed its face for a second.
Highly evolved phazon producing
That thing on the
life
left
form.
looks very similar to something.
Looks like the Final Fantasy, or no, it looks like the DMC Insectoid Knights in 4.
It looks like those. It does also
Yeah.
look like a Final Fantasy.
The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of phazon, making it immensely powerful. Genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods, only to its head is truly vulnerable. Other
Oh,
attacks...
so you throw your lore out the window when you're like, how do we get her to fight it? It's weak to the different weapons.
Yeah. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal.
Where
These
did it
include
get those?
ultra-frigid breath, multi-missile, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. I guess
So-
they probably experimented on it in some way. I don't know.
But if it's the phazon producing thing,
So
it's like the
it's-
ultimate being, how the fuck could they have... I mean, the real answer is they didn't understand rival fights, so they just gave the boss everything you have for no reason.
You know. Maybe.
This track?
Yeah, I was very happy that it did that. This feels
It
like the Spider
animates
Demon in
cool.
Demon Souls.
Yeah.
It is very cool looking, I will say that.
That's good.
I don't know if that did anything to it, really. It was mostly an
red.
accident.
Yeah, it was red.
Metroid Red. Okay,
That
so far
animation
this
looks
isn't,
good.
like, too bad.
It's not
But it's probably
interesting.
gonna change drastically, I would hope.
Why did she...
That's what she did just a second ago, too, when I said she spun.
Oh, okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the boss. Oh, back to power.
So it's gonna go Power Wave, and then it's probably gonna go Ice, and then I'm gonna get to another phase, and it's gonna go through all of them. My guess at
Which
least?
will effectively mean nothing, because it's just colored swords?
Colored beams?
Yeah, because now it's just a different... Like, they don't behave differently enough to where having to fight her with different things is interesting.
So do I have to hide him?
Yeah,
when
that's
she
kinda
does that? Okay.
It's still stupid for a game that cares this much about its lore, people pretend it does, that, man, these boss arenas, these biological things really are perfectly designed for a video game boss fight. It's really fucking just the same as Ocarina of Time, but not important.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Ocarina of Time is like held up and is like a masterpiece or anything. I don't know.
You're in charge? What's your tell when you're in charge?
Yeah,
Because
it's-
it really looked like it
It
was
seems
rearing
over
up.
animated in a way that like everything looks like a tell. Like that easily looks like it's also a fucking. So didn't it also shoot a yellow beam that's the exact same thing? It doesn't
When
track.
when it was in the power.
Yeah, but it doesn't behave like your wave beam. It
So
doesn't
it's
act
gonna
like it's
charge
different
after
energy.
This.
Yeah, switch to the other side.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
In that it's a Zelda boss.
Then I get to like interact with it.
Yeah, that you get to use your. Is that the first time you've used your power or your morph ball during
In like
the
a
boss
fight like this, probably.
Can't think of another time. You never got like swallowed up by anything on purpose to bomb it from the inside.
Ice beam is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so slow.
So
I
it's
might
colored swords,
Okay.
and one of the swords sucks shit.
At least I mean, I only had to hit it like 5
Yeah.
times.
Wow, that really is just the same thing.
Yeah,
over and over
and now I'm
again.
just gonna get the plasma.
You're gonna get green.
Boost ball, maybe?
Is your
Oh my god, the boost ball!
Is your grapple green? Why is it green?
No, the grapple's like purple.
Yeah, why was it green?
It didn't call it a grapple beam either. It was a...
It does. It says, in the scan, it said something like... Because it,
wasn't-
didn't call
they
them
didn't
the same
use-
thing.
Yeah, they didn't use the word grapple, at
Yeah.
least.
No, but it was very clearly, this is its equivalent to the grapple beam. Because it also said multi-missile, like fucking Ridley.
I think they realized that maybe the grapple beam shouldn't be the same color as the wave beam, but they didn't fix that for you.
It looks kind of bluish when you do it. It's not as purple.
It's like a
the wave beam.
blue-purple, yeah.
But yeah.
I do appreciate that the boost ball had a purpose.
I still don't believe you.
I boosted out of it. Like
I don't believe you.
I'll
I
do
think
it again.
I
I'll
think
do
it just
again.
happened to stop at the perfect time.
It's such a fucking range to it.
And the fact that it's instantaneous.
Yeah. It just keeps doing it, huh?
Yeah. This truly is the Metroid Prime.
Is it done using the grapple beam?
Dude, it's gonna Elden Ring. You're gonna empty its entire fucking health bar, and then it's gonna get an entirely new health bar.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Rather than being phases of the fight like Ridley.
Yeah, because Ridley was a fucking kick. It faked me out. It went to plasma beam instead.
Oh, dude, fuck.
Am I gonna end it with ice? Fucking...
It's so fucked up that the plasma is almost just as bad as the ice in terms of hitting it.
Because it doesn't track.
And it's also not fast.
You just have to get close. Like, that's it. And that shouldn't be what you do. You have a laser. You shouldn't... The answer should not be get right up in its face. Oh my god.
To avoid projectile attacks, it's often wise to approach Prime and stand close. Just be careful not to get too close or it'll take a swat at you.
Oh my god, I'm frozen. You know what? Its claw attacks really don't do enough damage to justify...
Not being near it?
Yeah, like it...
That's what I was assuming.
Yeah, it doesn't do any more damage than its beams. Alright, so now it's halfway down. Is this gonna be me getting the phase line beam or something? Well, this place looks exactly the same.
I mean, yeah, it just has a different track. The one before had 2 on the
It
outside.
looks like it might be faster. Oh, is it gonna like fluidly change between them? That's unique. Well, because it started with plasma and then it immediately changed to ice. Like, I got shot at one time. That is so irritating.
Yeah, now it just seems like it's messy and it just moves quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was fluid. I think it just looked...
Because I
Yeah.
didn't see it look red.
It
at
was
all.
red for... Yeah, see, look, it went to charge and then it went directly back to ice.
But hasn't it already been faking you out like that? In that exact way?
I think it just takes a second for it to change in the previous phases.
Yeah.
Man, they're like, ice is the worst beam you can possibly use.
So let's have it.
So it's the worst fucking one to fight against, too.
I don't see how you could dodge those.
They're so fucking quick. Like,
They are what your beam should be. They hit you before you see them hit you because it's a fucking light beam.
Is this the gimmick to this phase? It's all ice beam. I dodged that laser. I didn't dodge that laser.
No, she missed.
Aww.
Let's be honest.
Back
that
to
was
ice
on
beam.
her.
Back to ice beam.
Let's go. Grapple beam.
I'm gonna kill myself. It's ice beam.
Should be the end, right?
Totally. It really does just have a human face.
Why was it called that?
It's probably that it evolved. It like used to be like Shin Godzilla maybe.
I'd say read the lore and find out. Probably. They
How do I
probably
get out of this?
edited that out. changed it so that it is no longer ever called a worm.
Okay, it's dead, right?
Your last hit didn't even hit it. It hit like its forehead and it died.
Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, I love that it clipped through the ground.
I love that I have half health because you just can't avoid its attacks. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be all crazy? Is it gonna be wacky? You just jump down in the pit?
Yeah.
How are you gonna get out of there, Samus?
Space jump.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like creepy phase on. Oh. Hey there.
Man, that really is just the ghosts from StarCraft Adventure.
Oh yeah?
Remember the tentacled beasts I described?
Very vaguely. Morphology, Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime.
Did I say StarCraft Adventure?
Yeah.
Star Fox Adventure?
Scan indicates that Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. Holy shit.
It just has less of a snoot.
It generates pools of Phazon when attacked.
The Krazoa
Use these to fuel your
spirits.
suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so.
Yeah, it just has less of a snoot and more of just a weird fucking Doral face.
I'm gonna die. Like,
It just has a weird Doral face.
How do I access the Phazon beam? Is it just...
You'll see.
Does it just override my power beam? Probably.
You'll have to flip through your visors. Yeah, you want to be... Yeah, you're in hyper mode. It just works. That's cool.
Oh, that's just Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cloaks itself according to the last visor you were using. So get used to cycling through your visors. Because we had you cycle through your beams, so now you're not going to cycle through your beams, and you're going to cycle through your visors. That is the most rote fucking... How do we video game the video games?
How do you use all of your shit?
Even though you're not really using anything or doing anything different. You're just changing menu options so that you continue to do the thing you were already doing.
Oh, Phazon. I saw Phazon.
Like, being able to look at it is not inherently different than changing to a different thing so that you can look at it.
Yeah.
Being able to shoot it and then changing to a different thing that allows you to shoot it is not a different form of gameplay.
I'm just happy that it's almost over.
Oh. You think, until you
So
die
it has
when
not
it's at 10% health.
Spawned Metroids yet.
It said can.
It can.
Doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
gonna.
Oh, there are the Metroids.
It's best to ignore them, but if they latch on frequently and become a problem, just set a power bomb. You may even find they leave some energy or ammunition behind. I've closed the guide. You can't even hold it?
I'm just choosing to rapid tap.
Okay.
Because I can't imagine it's going to do like a different amount of damage.
Well, that's what I mean. But you won't have to click-clack.
I like click clack. It gives me something to do.
Yeah, I love how long this boss fight seems like it's going to be.
Oh.
You figured out.
Oh yeah.
You already know what to do. Does that just go?
Oh, it really does.
That feels like it fucking
I
blacks.
can't even see it.
Dude, I love the static. Oh, because there was a boy on you? That's the coolest thing in this game. The fucking stand in the pool phase on.
Do you see it?
I mean, cycle to...
No, there it was.
Yeah, cycle It looks so much like the fucking Krazoa spirits.
It's
just,
really weird.
just bigger, and the face looks like Doral. The fucking, like, human, like, DOA final boss.
Yeah.
Is it Virtual Fighter? I think it's Virtual Fighter. And it's really not that different from... It's implying that the Metroids came from this?
That doesn't make sense, if that's the case. It's just a weird, highly evolved Metroid.
It doesn't even seem like it's a Metroid.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's a Phazon alien.
Metroids are also weird.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid to say that it's the progenitor of Phazon is the issue.
I don't even know if it is. It just
That's
generates
what the
it.
game told me.
But it just says it generates it. It doesn't say it's where it came from. There was energy before the first battery.
Yeah. No, that's not true.
No.
That's the memes. The fucking...
So that's him changing the thermal, I'm assuming?
Yeah. It doesn't help that you can see jack shit in X-ray, even if that's the one you're supposed to use. So.
You can only see your target. It's so weird to me, the idea of it switching from thermal to combat, or X-ray to combat.
Yeah, I think you should be able to see it with any visor if it's in, like, the...
If it's in
the
normal?
combat.
Yeah. No, it knows to get really cold and to have no bones. I don't know what the implication of not appearing in the X-ray visor is.
Please let me change my visor to see it.
That's
Where
the
is
only
it?
cool thing. Is fucking boost mode. Hyper mode.
Yeah. Because that's just the thing you can do in 3.
Yeah.
You enter hyper mode, and,
Take damage or something.
if you have a bar, and if you can't work it down by shooting and killing enemies, then you die. So it's just like a super mode, basically.
Yeah, you vent.
Yeah. You vent.
Yeah.
You're sus.
Yep. Sussy Baka.
Which one is it?
When I think of
There we
the
go.
people that made this piece of garbage, I think of Sussy Bakas.
That's fine.
So, do you realize this is also basically just the Omega Pirate?
Yep.
That you have to watch out. It's just you're using the Phazon pools instead of it going to use the Phazon pools.
And, oh my god, just left. Please, Metroid Prime. She's gonna have another phase.
Please,
after this,
Metroid
you're
Prime.
right. Damn it, really?
Yeah, no, this is it.
I was hoping it would be a good
Man,
game.
you thought it'd be a climactic thing that was interesting and not do the same thing, 8 times?
Yeah. If these boss fights were like all half as long as they are, I think I'd be way more
Or
positive
double
on this
as
game.
interesting.
Yeah.
If you want to make them long, just make them more interesting. Now, I played Balan Wonderworld for 2 hours. It'd be the first 3 levels. It has better boss fights in this game. They have 3 different ways you can damage the boss fights.
Yeah.
Every boss fight. That's part of the game. Is you being rewarded for fucking experimenting with different ways to use the suits to damage each specific boss. That is more interesting than Metroid Prime. And Metroid Prime should be ashamed.
Please die.
It's not going to be... Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Good God. I really thought...
what the fuck was that? What is the
it's
fuck?
multiplying. Why is it doing that?
It looks like it's going anime insane.
It does? With the fucking fisheye. Oh, it's an X. Really looks like an X. Like a shitty, weird X.
It does look like an X.
Oh, Dark Samus.
It's gonna suck the Phazon right out of her.
Yep.
Because that's how that works.
It did, like, bind with Phazon, I guess.
Huh?
Whatever, Dark Samus is cool.
Well, no, I don't understand,
How you separate
because that's
it.
just the plot of fusion.
Yeah, it's similar.
Is the X parasite fusing you. At the end of that game, it doesn't just... An X thing doesn't just reach into you and take all the perfect...
No.
When you fuse with a thing, you fuse with it. Not
What's that?
in a way you could just scoop it all out.
In fusion, it's that it like biologically has mixed with her, and this is just that it mixed with the suit.
But that
Which
implies
is,
a spiritual
but
layer
it's also
of fusion.
inconsistent on whether or not the suit is biologically attached to her. Some games it is,
But
some games it isn't.
either way, it doesn't make sense. Once you've been corrupted by the Phazon, you are now a thing corrupted by the Phazon.
No, because that's Metroid Prime 3 corruption. Okay. I did. Okay. Is this the only game that you don't have to run from, like, the destruction of the planet? Because it literally says...
Are we not going to talk about the woman in Samus's suit? Why does she look like dog shit?
Nah, we're not going to talk about that. Dedicated-eyed man, that poor motherfucker, Mike High Hutchinson, got fucked.
Is that for Prime or the trilogy?
I have no idea. Either way, got fucked. La Fuente?
That might be the worst looking character model.
It's a GameCube.
Dude, do you want me to look up the GameCube?
It's a GameCube.
She is one of the most important characters in video games.
It's a GameCube.
Why
it's
does
a
she
Wii U.
look fucking awful?
It's a Wii U. I don't have much to say. Can I skip these credits?
Dude, Resident Evil Remake came out on the GameCube.
What year compared to Prime? I can't skip these.
Why would you be able to?
I can't skip them. I don't skip credits.
any
I want to skip
closing
this
thoughts?
fucking... I just didn't like it that much. I'm hoping Echoes and Corruption are better.
Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, that looks a little better.
She is a blonde Caucasian woman in a GameCube game.
That guy's nickname is Zoid, so...
Zoidberg.
No, just Zoid.
Luigi's Mansion.
Do these credits
Luigi is
all-
hotter than Samus.
Do these credits also hurt your eyes? It's very hard for me to
They
read that
look.
text.
They look terrible.
Like it's flickering.
Oh, it's not the the reading the text is not the problem. It's the fucking background freaking the fuck
Yeah.
out. It's also looped, by the way.
Oh, no, I've realized.
Yeah, when it freaks out like that, it just loops. You know, that's what I think of. That's like these are the credits of a Resident Evil game. Like
Yeah.
looking at the virus or something.
I assume this is supposed to be Dark Samus being created. That's my guess, because they look like
Not.
blood cells.
Yeah, they look like. I mean, they don't even really look like blood cells. They look like
I feel like
Dippin'
that's
Dots.
what it's- yeah,
They
they
look
look
like
a little
Dippin'
like
Dots.
Dippin' Dots. I think they're supposed to be blood cells.
You're giving
Yo,
the game
Super
too
Mario
much credit.
They have like a slightly darker concentric circle that looks like the little divot that are in blood cells.
Dude, they look like Dippin' Dots. Those are spheres.
You know?
Those
Dippin'
are
Dots
fucking.
and
Those
blood
are
cells.
balls.
We're not so different, you and I.
Those are balls.
Both of them fuel me.
I can't believe she took off.
That's really weird.
She
It's one of the
looks-
few Metroid games where that actually happens without like a credit
I
sequence.
thought she was gonna be like, and now I have defeated the Metroid Prime. And it's just be like, wow, this game is complete dog shit, and people like it. Closing thoughts. I think this game is bad. I think it's like a 5 or 4 out of 10.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm hurt more than anything else.
Even when it came out, I don't see how you could call this a 10 out
I'm
of 10.
upset that I didn't enjoy this game. Like,
Whenever I played it, I was like, the playing is fine. But there are parts where...
we skipped the
was it
entire
recorded?
artifact shit.
Was it
so-
recorded when I said that they clearly made the environments, then made the game?
I don't think we recorded that,
Yeah.
but I think you've mentioned it before.
Because the...
Oh, there she is! 81%. Holy shit!
It
You
le-
see that, right?
It legitimately looks like a porn game
It really
from
does.
like 2005.
I got a higher percentage rate than I expected to.
Yeah, it was
I
80% before we went.
I was
further
really
for it.
expecting to get like a 50%.
Yeah, those artifacts really bumped it up a lot.
Yeah. It bumps it up like 20% almost.
Yeah, the fucking logs don't count.
That's really weird.
Because 81 is probably your item percentage.
Yeah.
Totally, 11 hours totally can't be accurate.
No.
That just doesn't make any
that
sense.
does not make any fucking sense. Because this is episode 18. Let's hope this saves.
It's episode 18, and I played for like an hour doing the
Almost
artifacts.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we did like the 38-ish, 40-minute original episode 18, and then you spent artifact hunting another like hour and a half or something.
Yeah, not surprised. I've never seen, when you look up Samus,
This model.
Never
this
seen,
render,
never seen this complete fucking ass model that they probably were super proud of.
it looks so wrong. Like the proportions.
And her skin shading and the lighting
She
on
looks
it.
like she's made of fucking clay.
Well, she looks like her skin color is gray.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, 100%.
it's absolute fucking... It is the worst Samus model I've ever
Alright,
seen.
hyper mode. Choosing to save now will finish this game of Metroid Prime. When you select your save slot again, you will start a new game. Sure, save. Why not?
Is this what people are talking about when they're like, oh, dude, they fucking yassified Samus, they made her so hot? Because they were like, I want her to look like a fucking weird, gross...
Have you not seen Super Metroids
I want her to
and
look
Metroid
like a
Fusions
weird,
fucking...
gross thing. No?
Whew!
Yeah, I know you're not talking
And
to me when
Zero
you say that.
Mission?
I know you're not talking to
Jesus.
me when you say that.
Zero Mission is what made Zero Suit Samus. Jesus.
Well, yeah.
My God.
Best part of the game. Right here.
It looks very nice.
I can't believe they have this and that Samus model in the same product. I know this is for the trilogy,
Yeah.
but come the fuck
I
on.
remember Corruption looks like significantly better.
It'll
Because it
look
would have to.
significantly better if it doesn't have that Samus model. So, if that finished the game of Metroid Prime, like, what is your percentage in save file? Like, is there a new
I
game
don't know.
plus? Oh, you can just do that now. Yeah, it's not 100%.
Yeah.
Just beat the game. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Yes. How long would it take us? Isn't the first shot of the game her suit?
Don't worry.
Okay, good. What? The dot. It's full. The dot.
It is full.
So does that beat the game, beat it on veteran, and beat it on hyper mode?
I don't know.
I would assume, now that those perfectly line up.
Is this gonna be...
Brave of you.
Please. Fuck!
Oh, so it doesn't at all care about your actual suit. When's the first save station? So that we could see. Because I would hope the fusion
I think I have
suit
to get
overwrites
through
the entire game.
prologue. Yeah. I hope it fucking has the variants of it. Like have a gravity version like in Fusion and get like a unique phase-on version. That would be
Shaking
cool.
my head.
God, I hope it applies.
The
over
fucking
this.
square box.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot.
we've come full circle.
Oh.
Skip.
No, of course not. Wait, what? You fucked up!
I didn't hit a button.
Can you ball?
Oh, it totally does. 'Cause
Oh.
this is the original Fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it might just be the original Fusion the entire time.
No, I've seen the blue before. Because
in this game?
This is the various suit version of the
Yeah,
Fusion
in
suit.
this game.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
That's neat.
Okay. That's it. This game's bad.
Yeah.
People... it did keep your scan progress. I'll say that. That's good.
Yeah.
Because then none of them are really missable. You just play the game again. It's not super long.
Yeah. Man, I could have had the Fusion suit for so long.
Is this one of the most overrated games of all time? It has to be. People say it's
Yeah.
one of the best games ever made, and it's middling at best. Terrible at worst.
It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Bad.
You ready to
Nunchuck
start
is
Echoes? You ready to start Echoes? Dark Echoes?
Considering you say other people don't like it, it's probably a
I
masterpiece.
remember playing it and thinking it was pretty cool.
It's probably a masterpiece.
It's a survival horror game almost. The second
Don't
game's
say
always
that.
a survival horror
Don't
game.
say that, because then I'm going to play it and go, it's not a survival horror game, so it's bad.
It has ammo.
That means nothing.
It has ammo.
Call of Duty has ammo.
Banjo-Kazooie's a survival horror game.
You already had ammo. Missiles are already ammo.
Yeah, but the dark and the light beam. We're gonna...
Those are just effectively more missiles.
No. Alright. Bye.
I hope this doesn't come to Switch.